Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever wondered what the secret is to making your English sound really, truly natural? Well, today we're going to unlock a super simple but powerful key that native speakers use all the time, sometimes without even thinking about it. To show you what I mean, let's start with a really quick question.
So let's kick things off with a little test. I'm going to show you two sentences. Don't overthink the grammar or anything, just go with your gut. Which one of these just feels more natural to you?
So, on one side, you've got a big problem, and on the other, a major problem. Now, let's be clear, both are grammatically perfect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying big problem. But, if you ask a native speaker, pretty much every time they're going to say major problem just sounds better. It just clicks. And that little click is exactly what we're going to get into today.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll uncover the real secret to sounding natural. Then we'll get into what a collocation actually is. We'll explore a bunch of common word pairs, look at how they work with actions and feelings, and then, most importantly, how you can put all of this to use.
Okay, let's dive right in. What is this big secret? Why is it that some word combinations like major problem just sound so much better than others?
Well, the answer actually goes way beyond your standard grammar rules. It's really all about word partnerships. You can think of it like certain words just have a natural chemistry. They're found together all the time, and when they team up, they create a meaning that's just stronger and more precise than if they were flying solo.
And these powerful little word partnerships, they have a name. You might have heard it before, but we're going to make it crystal clear. We're talking about collocations. And honestly, the best way to think about them is as the best friends of the English language.
So let's get the official definition out of the way. A collocation is just a combo of two or more words that you hear together constantly. It's not really a grammar rule, it's more of a habit. It's what native speakers just naturally say because they've heard it and used it their entire lives.
And if you only remember one thing from this, let it be this. Collocations are words that are best friends. They just belong together. Think about it. We say strong coffee, not powerful coffee. We say heavy rain, not big rain. When you use these best friend pairs, your English instantly sounds so much more authentic.
All right, enough theory. Let's see how this actually works with some real concrete examples. We're going to start with some of the most common types of collocations out there, the ones that involve adjectives, nouns, and verbs.
This is so cool when you see it broken down like this. First up, adjective plus noun, like bright color, right? We don't usually say a glowing color. Then you have noun plus verb, where the economy doesn't just grow, it boomed. It's so much more dynamic. And oh, check out that last one, noun plus noun, a pang of nostalgia. What a perfect phrase. You don't get a slice of nostalgia, you feel a pang of it. See the difference?
Here is another awesome example, this time from a more professional or business context. You don't really make opportunities or do opportunities, you create opportunities. Or maybe you seize an opportunity. You see how that specific verb-noun partnership makes your meaning so much clearer and more professional?
Okay, let's keep this ball rolling. Collocations aren't just for basic nouns and verbs. They're absolutely essential for adding all that rich detail to actions, feelings, and descriptions, especially when you start using adverbs and prepositions.
This next set is just fantastic. Look at that first one, verb plus preposition. She didn't just start crying, she burst into tears. It paints such a vivid picture. Then you have verb plus adverb. She pulled steadily. That adverb tells you how she pulled. And finally, adverb plus adjective, fully aware. It's stronger than just saying you're aware, right? It adds that emphasis, that precision.
And wow, here is just a beautiful, really powerful example of that adverb-adjective pairing, blissfully unaware. This is so good, it doesn't just mean he didn't know about the danger, it means he was happy, completely oblivious in a peaceful way. Two simple words that when they come together create a whole story and a really specific feeling. That right there is the magic of collocations.
So we've seen what they are, we've seen how they work, but what's the big deal? Why does learning all this really matter, and how can it actually, truly transform your English?
Well, this is the real payoff. When you start getting collocations right, you don't just sound more natural, you actually start to think more like a native speaker. Your ideas come across so much more precisely. Your language just gets richer, more colorful. And this isn't just for speaking, by the way. This will take your writing to a whole new level. It's a total game changer. Now, of course, the best way to get these into your brain is to practice. The source material we've been using for this explainer actually has some fantastic exercises. As you can see, they quiz you on picking the right word partner. I really recommend finding exercises just like these to start building that natural instinct.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you're fully aware of what collocations are, you're going to start hearing them absolutely everywhere. So my question for you is, what's a collocation, in English or any language you speak, that you use all the time without even thinking about it? Once you start listening for them, you'll realize these word best friends are all around us. Thanks for watching.